Thanks for the subs, Earth.
Hydrate. Howdy, hey everyone. I hope you hydrated when I told you to. Congrats on first fish, and you are the little fastest fish. And sorry that you got second this time, Yuffie. And OMG, hi daddy! Thank you so much for the 6 months. I'm out of balls already. Dirty this time. If it'll let me. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Well, that took entirely too long. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing today, but we're gonna find out together. So, we could go back to MSQ. Or we could do side quests. So, I'm not super into doing side quests. Oh, congrats on the fishy fish. Or the Pokemon, so sorry. Congrats. Let's go do. We're just fine by the seat of our pants. I've told y'all many times by now that I live my life minute to minute, not even day to day. Been in a lot of pain recently, and it's been not fun. But alas, the cupcakes were delicious. But anyway, how has y'all's Mondays been? Let's forget. Wait. It's kind of funny that the whistle noise when you're like, I don't know, it's funny to me. Funny detail. My Monday's been okay. I would complain about work, but again, y'all would probably find it really boring. But next week there's going to be a food day, and I'm thinking about bringing banana pudding. If I do, I might show y'all the night before how I made. Because you can ask Yuffie and Choi if she's in chat, Nox. My banana pudding is really good. So, but I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of leaning towards that because it's pretty easy. But I have to get either Yuffie or Nox to put the bananas in it because I am allergic to the bananas. So it's kind of funny that everyone loves my banana pudding and I'm allergic. I don't know. I find it kind of funny. Ooh, we did another ether current for this too. Lise, something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Alice say, do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. There's one over there. Oh, let me get my Kirby help. Goodness. Oh, is it thundering? You see thunder? Oh, that's so cool. Is that an ether current or is that a lookout point? I think it's a lookout point. At one point, the FC that Yuffie and I were in, it was a bit toxic, and so at one point, because of course, because our family is super competitive, especially on her mom's side, they had been playing like a lot longer than we had, and there were some people that would just like make some pretty sly remarks as well, and so Yuffie took it upon herself to be better at them than something, and what she chose was the sightseeing log because she hadn't heard any of them talk about where they were on that. So she took it upon herself to become the best in the FC with her sightseeing log. And she even had a website that she used that tracked the weather in Eorzea. So, because some of them, they have to be during a certain time of the day and or certain weather conditions. So some of them, it's both. Certain time of day and it has to be certain weather conditions. Well, all of this is on a loop. like obviously the days, but then the weather is also on a loop for each area. And so she would sometimes, if I was going to be home before her or whatever, she'd be like, hey, can you go and do this one for me? Because it's going to be at this specific time. There's just a 2 hour window, and I'm not going to be home in time. And then she got her sightseeing log like pretty full before she announced that she had been doing that. And they were actually impressed with her. They were like, "Oh yeah, that thing. Oh, wow." So I'm kind of weirdly proud of her for that. Just like when I hit Yuffie's hidden talents is she's really good at cutting up watermelons and like honeydew melons and stuff. She's really good at it because she worked at a camp one summer, or I think a couple summers, but this particular summer she was in charge of the salad bar. And so like it was like a summer camp, and she had to cut like 10 watermelon and 10 honeydew every day. So she got really good at cutting those, and I didn't find that out until very recently, like within the past 2 years. But anyway, let's continue with some MSU, I guess. Industrious pirate, I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the doman catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fisherman and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. So, it's over here that we need to find, because we've got an orange area. Oh, that's okay. Here you are. Yeah. Flustered Fisher. This guy looks like he's seen some shit. Flustered Fisher. Ah! Oh, you're not an Imperial. Is it over? Kami be praised. I was certain she would have us all killed and burned is sorry to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to torch. There's another kind. We're doing this building? Or are they gonna be like out in the open? Looks like the building is not insurable. Maybe like behind a crate or something? Just like shivering and shaking. Did I? Not wherever you are. Oh, stupefied senior. Oh, man. Stupefied senior. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure that we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I would see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Get my precious Naja out. Hey, bestie. Alice, Back already? What have you learned? That they thought they were all going to be massacred, and then the pirates saved them. At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lys and speak with him together. Time to hydrate. Hydrate or die straight. That did.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Great, we were.
Kazetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
It's kind of weird seeing like a emo boy haircut, like broken in.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions, and without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
What will you say? Doma shall be free, this we swear. Don't do anything reckless. So you say? Doma shall be free, this we swear.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Damn right, I'm the fucking warrior of light, bitch.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
There's a Pokemon chat, if it...
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
Yes, sir.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Brother, I've made it this far. My goodness. The Ruby Sea Ether Current attunement complete! Fuck yeah, bitches, we can fly! Ugh. A silence in 3 parts. Though he is less than the picture of perfect health, Dotetsu is ready to resume his journey to Yangxia. Dotetsu, you did well, Willow. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit, and that inspires men to rise above their circumstances. You strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yangxia and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me. Okay. You know I gotta do all these questies. It's the law. Vexed villager. Heaven sent. This vexed villager is keeping watch of the ocean with growing sense of dread. Where's that blasted boat? It should have been here by now. I don't know why I'm having such trouble reading tonight. Sorry. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. My daughter is late returning from Kugane, you see, and I thought to come and look for her. I can't imagine the Confederacy giving her any trouble. She's always been good about putting money aside for the Ruby Tithe. Oh gods, what if the Red Kojin caught sight of her? My dear, sweet Shihumi. She only meant to bring home a bit of furnishings to give comfort to our village. I don't know what I'd do if anything should happen to her. I know this is sudden, but you've the look of a woman who can handle a bit of danger. Would you be willing to look for my daughter? She should be traveling close to the shore of Sakazuki. Let's get Naja out. She's always tried to be by my side. She's always tried to be in that defender stance for me because she's my baby girl. Anxious boy. Sink or swim. A young Asari boy seeks a mentor. Anxious boy. Miss, do you know how to swim? Because if you do, I need your help. I used to love the feeling of gliding through the waters more than anything. That is, until one day I pushed my luck and went too far from the shore. I nearly drowned, and since then, I've been too scared to even dip my toes in the sea. There's nothing more shameful than being the son of a fisherman and terrified of water. That is why I must train in secret. No one, absolutely no one, can find out about this. Especially Father. Do you see that boat over there? I want to attempt to swim to it, but I'm afraid I cannot do it alone. Please, might you lead the way and beckon me into the waters? Yeah. Or... Oh. Wait. I'm going to slowly start moving forward and into the water. Should I become too petrified to move, I need you to cheer me on that I might overcome my fear. Oh my god. Ara ara DB, welcome in. Posture check. Okay. Jeff. Okay. Oh. I can't go any further. I must turn back. It's okay, baby boy. Howdy, hey, Jeff. Thank you. My heart no longer feels as though it's pounding out of my chest. I think I could push myself just a bit further. I may need your prayers, however, to guide me along and keep me safe. God damn it, I put the fucking button on my hotbar for nothing. Oh man, I sat on my foot too long and now it's asleep. With your posture check, Jeff, I put both my feet on the ground and now. Gidge. Oh man. Oh. That you did. My game active. You're on a cycle of sitting on one foot until it falls asleep to switching on my other foot and back again. Yeah. Do try to not sit on my feet, but oh, thank you. I was gripped by an irrational fear, but your prayers have melted it away. I think I can do this. I am going to try swimming the rest of the way to the boat. I hope you will be there waiting to congratulate me when I do. You sit like a gremlin? Is it because you're bisexual? Jeff, good thing I checked HSR. I nearly missed some free pulls. Oh, that would have been bad. Sorry, I'm like in cutscene reading mode. And so I'm sorry for saying your name like that. That was I get what you mean. I usually say queer as well because I feel like it's none of it, like if it's just some random, I don't feel like it's their business. Anxious boy, I made it. I can scarce believe it. Oh, thank you so very much, miss. Your encouragement is what kept me afloat and allowed me to come this far. Ajiro. Say there, boy, you're quite the swimmer. You seem to be right at home in the sea. Anxious boy. You really think so? I have long dreamed of becoming a great fisherman like my father, and your words have filled my heart with hope. Ajiro. Well, if you are serious about pursuing that dream, I suggest you take care of yourself. After all, a fisherman in poor health at sea is like a floundering fish on land. Take me, for example. My pains flared up earlier and caused me to drop my tackle box into the water. Anxious boy. If I could dive beneath the waves and make it to the ocean floor, I would gladly retrieve this man's possessions for him. Sadly, it is far beyond my ability. If you think you can do it, however, perhaps you can show him with a wordless "leave it to me." I was supposed to... It's time to hydrate. Hydrate or dehydrate. Ajuro. Oh, so you think yourself an adept enough driver to brave the depths of the sea? Miss, you know how to dive. You think you can make it to the seabed and fetch this man's things? Sure do. Ajuro, if you are truly capable and willing, I shall not refuse the favor. Just be careful. The waters can be a dark and treacherous place. Yeah, I needed to make sure I talked first. It's a good thing I realized that before I, made it to the ocean floor and was like, what the fuck's going on? It's supposed to be in this. Oh, there it is. But... oh shit, there's a Vaporeon in chat. Red alert, Vaporeon in chat. This is not a drill. That is tackle box. Get it back to... oh. Were you able to find my tackle box? No. I must say, I am impressed. You have saved me a great deal of hassle. My boy, with a fine mentor like this lady here, you are sure to become a master of the sea someday. Now, the two of you must be starting to feel the bitter bite of the waters right about now. You best return to shore quickly before you succumb to the cold. Ah, hell yeah, I caught a Vaporeon! What up, bitches? Anxious boy. Miss, I am going to attempt to swim back on my own. I will see you back at the coast near the large boulder where we first met. You got it, dude. Oh, yeah, I need to have it. We'll just pretend like it happened. Cool, cool. Anxious boy. Oh, there you are. On the way back, I tried imitating the way you swam and found I was able to effortlessly glide through the waters. It was a liberating experience. I did not think there was anyone in the world that could swim better than my father, but you are far, far superior. Thank you, miss. Because of you, I have overcome my fear and am one step closer to realizing my dream of becoming the village's best fisherman. Good on you, kid. Dream big. Find something you're really good at and master it. A lot of the best companies, well, not a lot of the most successful companies, let me put it that way, especially restaurants, if they find one thing that they're like really good at, and then they just don't have a big menu, they just have the one thing and, like, you know, a little bit around it, like sides and stuff, and you just become really good at it. Anyway, knocking on heaven's door. Hamakaze has been asked to keep an eye out for you. Hamakaze, you're Willow, correct? The one Rasho is looking for, if I'm not mistaken. He told me that if you showed up, I should send you to Kyusei in Crick. Why? Better if I know. Nobody tells me anything around here. You'd be better off asking Kyusei himself. Bruh, I feel that. I don't find out about shit until it's happening. I'll be told like 2 days before. Hey, we're going to Tigressa and Narlands this weekend. Be like, fuck. Plunger on high. Zansetsu's mouth is set in a hard line. Zansetsu. Or Zansetsu. Regardless of what it takes, I must find a way to lay my hands on. Ah, you! Yes, you, my friend. Bruh, friend is a strong word. There's no mistaking that daring glint in your eye. You must be an adventurer. Might you agree to lend this fellow a hand? You see, the wild fowl that settle in this area at around this time like to collect shiny objects for their nests. While most would consider that what they gather to be rubbish, there are some who see it as incredibly valuable. Treasure, even. As can be expected of birds, wild fowl tend to build their nests upon plateaus or other extremely high and hard to reach places. Added to that, should there happen to be eggs in the nest you are looking through, you risk raising the ire of the mother bird. Ooh. For a woman of your caliber, however, neither of those things should pose any challenge. Please, search the nests and bring me back some of their treasures. About 3 sparkly trinkets should do nicely. Oh my god, Jeff, that's so funny. DB, Jeff says, to your, you like men, but you don't like men. Jeff says, look but don't touch. Thrice cursed. An elderly fisherman is looking for an able-bodied woman to assist him. An outsider? Those firm arms and lean shoulders. You look to be as strong as 10 Asari men. Thank the Kami for sending you to us. There's a young man who needs your help. One of our fishermen, Naoshi, has been cornered by a fiendish beast. While we desperately want to rush to his aid, I fear not even the combined strength of our village will be enough to repel it. Please, you must save him. I'm afraid you might be the only one that can. At the mercy of monsters. Abity looks at you appraisingly. Yes, continue to strike my ego more. Abity. Ah, you must be one of those, what are they called again? Adventurers? Yes, I can see it in your eyes. You're used to battle. In fact, I think a part of you even thrives on it. All of us on this island are, in contrast, but humble fishermen. We know not how to fight. This is problematic, as lately we have been plagued by terrible monsters, which come to devour the fish from our nets and threaten our very livelihood. In fact, just the other day, they completely destroyed our fishing grounds near Onokoro. I fear, should this continue, our village will no longer be able to sustain itself. Thus, I turn to you for aid. Might you dispatch of them for us? You will, of course, be compensated for your services. The beasts are to the north of here. Please see that they are slain. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for just a second. I'm like all cozy wrapped in a blanket, but it's shifted, so I'm gonna adjust myself. Okay, sorry about that. In health and in sickness. A deep frown mars Miss Sago's features. An adventurer? Kami be praised. I need you to do something for me. You see, my husband has taken ill and is currently bedridden. Unless he returns to work soon, we will be in dire straits. To speed this recovery along, I am thinking to make him a hearty stew and need your help gathering some of the necessary ingredients. Please bring me a handful of Vim shrooms that grow to the north of here, 3 slabs of island Eden meat, and some crimson seagrass from the Isle of Zeki. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have to mute myself for just a second again. Okay, sorry, I suddenly remembered that I had picked up their medicine earlier when I went to the pharmacy. I had to grab myself a refill, and then I just checked to see if they had any either, and they did. So, a dream to remember. Count Sui stares longingly out to the sea. When will I see you again, my sweet? You were not supposed to hear that. Though, now that you have, mayhap you can assist me in my quest to find the woman who has so captured my heart. Every night, as the moon reaches its zenith, the winds will carry the mellifluous sound of a woman singing. The other evening, I tried to learn where it was coming from and came across a beautiful woman with long black hair. Time to hydrate, or die straight. As soon as I made to approach her, however, she took to the waters and disappeared into the direction of Onotoro. My father insists it was simply a dream, but I know better. This lovely lady, she is a pirate, I am certain of it. The village elders have recently arranged for me to be wed, but before I go through with this marriage, I need to speak to her, even if it's just once. Please, might you help me find her? There's a whole bunch of quests together like this. I kind of like to just get them all started. So then if there's overlapping area, you can just do it all more efficiently. Blessings of the Sea. Motogoe would send you on an expedition. Ah, well, if it isn't an adventurer, how would you like to go on a treasure hunt? The item I would have you search for can only be found on remote islands. Most sane men would avoid such places, as they are often overrun with all manner of terrible beasts. But you look like you would relish the challenge. I would have you find the Isle of Beko. The only individuals that dare set foot upon its soil are the occasional Trojan of the Blue who enter and exit the neighboring sea. There, you will be able to find something known as blessing stones. They are round, white, and just a bit warm to the touch. Bring one back for me, will you? A wild female float soul appears in chat. Don't worry, baby, I'm here. Go. Doing. Naoshi, you saved my life. Thank you. Having been born and raised in this quaint village, I always knew I would be laid to rest here. Just never did I realize time might come much sooner. May I have your name? Birdsong. Mistress Birdsong, truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Even among the numerous beasts I've reeled in from the sea, this one was particularly terrifying. I wish I knew what about me continues to attract these fiendish creatures. If only I could learn the answer and find a way to get half as many fish to bite. Either way, I would like to properly thank you. Please, if you would, accompany me back to the village that I might give you a gift for your troubles. I feel like I'm stumbling all over myself today. Oh well. Like all the way up here. Oh, okay. Oop. We'd deal with. These two. Okay. Neat. See what we've got. The hostile presence. They just chanted enough for me, it seems. Oh, just keep on coming, huh? Mushroom hunting. I like mushrooms. Yuffie doesn't. It's okay to be wrong. Thankfully, it's one of the few things I don't seem to be allergic to. Oh, there's one. Oh. Alright, one. No, that's too far out of the circle. There you are. I know how I met you. Alright. And over. And I just like doing side quests because I feel like it really helps add to the backstory or like the feel of everything. Really appreciate it. As you sift through the nest, your hand brushes up against something hard and gold. You've found a treasure. Ayo? Oshi, you in chat? We are now +1 dog. What does that mean? You read about the nest and find nothing but hornbill eggs. Sorry, Mama. I wish I could take them and eat them. Eggs. That's all the rest I'm gonna find. my evening meds earlier, so. Oh, they dropped off Range Rover. Okay. You read about the nest and find nothing but hornbill eggs. Was this the same nest? What? Okay. Actually, go do these. I don't know. They should be done first. Yay, more doggos. Yeah, Clover's a good girl. She's very anxious. She's very separation anxiety. Very Velcro dog. But she's super sweet. She loves everyone. She loves, like, she gets along with, like, all dogs. There's only been 2 dogs she didn't get along with. And, like, oh, speak of the devil. Hi, Clover. Like, even the dogs that don't get along with other dogs, they get along with Clover. And she loves people, and she loves cats, so she's a very good girl. Naoshi. I'm sorry, everyone. Truly, I am. Mistress Birdsong, thank you for coming all this way. Unfortunately, I will not be able to get your gift to you just yet. It seems some of my fellow fishermen wish to have a word with me. Ill-tempered fisherman. What in the hells is wrong with you, Naoshi? Do you not realize the peril of you put us in every time you go fishing? It is past time you hang up your rod. We will have no more of this. Naoshi. Please, anything but that. How am I to eat if I cannot fish? The Koruri. The village's needs come first. We will never allow peace so long as you are out in the waters reeling in beast after ferocious beast. Naoshi. They are so shaken, they will not listen to reason. Perhaps if you were to soothe them, they would become more receptive. Please, start with Koruri. She is a good friend. Koruri. Please, madam, can you not see that we are currently in the middle of something incredibly important? Oh, okay. Haruri, you killed the beast Naoshi fished from the sea? Then we are safe. For now. Everyone, listen up. This kind lady has slain the monster. Neither we nor the village are in danger any longer. I shall have a stern word with Naoshi while the rest of you go back to work. Or have you already fulfilled your quotas for the day? Ill-tempered fisherman. Well, no. But you cannot keep letting him off the hook like this. Your friendship is something I've never understand. How is it that the village's best diver is friends with the village's worst fisherman? Haruri. We were born the same year, and he lived but a stone's throw away from me. It's only natural. But that is not important. It is time you all return to work. Ill-tempered fisherman. Fine. But for everyone's sake, you had better find a way to convince him to quit fishing. Bidyod. Mistress Birdsong, thank you for that. It seems I am once again in your debt. Time to hydrate, or die straight. Haruri. I, too, owe you my thanks, madame. And I must also apologize for the trouble Naoshi has caused you. As for you, how many times have I asked, pleaded with you even, to quit fishing? Everyone is fed up with your antics. If I was not your friend, you would be in a great deal of trouble right now. Thank you, DB, for drinking water. I really appreciate it. I just want the best for you. As for you... Okay. Every time you promise it will not happen again, but it does. You keep fishing monsters from the sea, each more dangerous than the last. This cannot continue. We are a poor village. You must find a different job, a way to make yourself useful. Oh, DB. Please drink some water. Naoshi, Karuri, that is not as easy as you make it sound. We are a village of fishermen. How am I supposed to face in public if I do not bring home fish, however minuscule the amount? Yeah, but no, it's not. It's not efficient. It's not efficient at all, DB. It's not efficient at all. Karuri, you're far too stubborn for your own or anyone else's good. Fine. You shall be granted one final chance. Next time we go fishing, you must catch at least half the number of fish I do. Anything less, and you are to give up fishing for good. Naoshi. She cannot be serious, can she? Even on my best days, I can barely catch enough fish to feed myself. Either way, everyone's stares are starting to make me feel uncomfortable. Please, join me behind those large boulders yonder. I would still like to give you something. Okay, but DB, the rest of your body still uses water. So, you're still at a net loss. Oh, I missed the Woobat. Destination. It's a hostile presence. Oh, there's multiple. Man, my texts are so pretty now that I'm caught up on the job quest for Summoner. Bitterness, bitterness. Oh my goodness! We got raiders?
Kiatrini rated you.
Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. You were also playing at 14? Oh, we got some Storm of Cats coming in. I am a-okay with that. I am a-okay with that. As a, what's the term? As a weird cat. As an opossum weird cat. I approve. I love animals. But what were you doing on 14? Welcome in. My name is Willow Birdsong. I am a female streamer in a male opossum body. Pronouns are she, her. I do all sorts of variety of things. Thank you. On last Friday, we made the cupcakes for my birthday. We live streamed that, and then right now I'm doing 14. On Tuesdays, usually do 14. Thursdays, I do something with my sister. Right now we're playing Last of Us. Yeah, we just do all kinds of different things for Community Day. We did Peak. So, welcome in. Thank you so much. And if any of you need to raid and run or lurk or whatever, that is totally fine as well. Oh, and we're kind of classy, mostly trashy. Just doing a little bit of everything. Yeah, a whole bunch of side quests opened up for me, so I am what they call side quest queen. So I have to go and do them, or else my brain is not happy. Plus, I really like how it gives depth to the story. At least I really feel like it. The side quests for each of the story, or stories and places and stuff, is curated for that area, and I really feel like it fleshes out, it fleshes things out. Naoshi, you came. Here, this is for you. But yeah, I wrapped up a whole afternoon of silliness. Figured we'd drop by to cheer you on in Stormblood. Oh, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm having fun. I've technically played this game for 3 or 4 years, but it's been very, very sporadic and spread out. I am chronically ill, so finding time to do all the things is hard, which is part of why I started streaming. Make myself have time to play video games. But anyway, Naoshi, Mistress Birdsong, there is no way I can quit fishing. I must somehow become good enough to convince Koruri and the others to allow me to keep my rod. This will require a lot of practice, which means I might end up pulling in even more monsters from the sea. Thus, I ask you, please, madam, might you accompany me on my training sessions? I know it is a bold favor to request of someone who has saved me, not once, but twice now. However, I see no other way. You are the only one that can keep these monsters at bay. Truly, you are my last hope. Alright, how are we gonna do it? A glimmer of hope. Naoshi gives you a pleasing look. Naoshi, so you will help me? Truly? Thank you, Mistress Birdsong. Please, follow me north. We can train there, far away from everyone. If, nay, when I should fish a monster from the seas, I ask that you step in and dispatch of it immediately. Heck yeah, trash! So my boyfriend Nox has been working on making, new, scenes for me. And I'm so excited. Get this lookout point. I just picked up flying for the area. Sightseeing log entry 32 complete. 32 Vista record. Sorry, a small fishing village situated to the eastern coast of Othard. Its name refers to its livelihood. For a time, the Confederacy had something of a presence here, operating out of a little shack and collecting its ruby tithe. This one in. Abiki, adventurer, you have returned. Those flecks of blood upon you. It appears we need not worry about the monsters anymore. Thank you. In a time before the Empire occupied Doma, our men were as adept at wielding swords as they were rods. They would gather together in the village, then head out to slaughter whoever or whatever disturbed us. Now, however, such action would be considered an attempt at rebellion. We were extremely fortunate to have you visit when you did. Please, come back to our island anytime. We will be sure to give you a warm welcome when you do. Help me. And oh, he's fished something up, alright. Alright. It's safe. Naoshi, perhaps this was not the best place to begin my training. Let us move to the southern coast and try again. This time I shall wait for you to arrive before I begin. Well, dude, we already slayed the monster here, so... I mean... okay. You want to go somewhere else where there might be a different monster? That's fine, I guess. Naoshi, you are here! Excellent. Let me pull out my rod and cast my line then. Okay. What are you gonna pull up? No, not again! Why does this continue to happen? Please, Mistress Birdsong, kill the beast before it somehow makes its way into the village. Thank you for the lurkies, Nox. There it is. Gotcha, view. Oh, I forgot to read what he said. What will you say? Maybe you can ask one of the fishermen for help. Perhaps you can approach Karuri for advice. Maybe nothing can be done. Ask her for advice. Naoshi, Karuri is undoubtedly the most talented fisher in the village. Unlike me, however, she dives underwater with a harpoon and spears her fish. The techniques we employ are vastly different, and any advice she may have would be of no use to me. I am left with no choice but to turn to one of the other fishermen for guidance. There's just but one problem. Isari is a small, unpretentious village, where your reputation hinges sorely on your ability to fish. Those who show no aptitude for it are often scorned. Even if I were to appeal to them for help, I would simply be ignored. You, however, have won their respect by defeating the monster that earlier threatened to devour me and destroy the village. If you ask them to teach you their fishing techniques, they will be more than happy to oblige. I will go when you question them and listen intently by your side to what they have to say. Okay, dude. I want to go fishing now. I used to fish a lot when I was a kid. Veteran fisherman. Ho ho, I remember you. You are the adventurer that sent to save Naoshi. Time to hydrate, or die straight. Anyone that's new in here, every 15 minutes, I have a water timer that goes off, and we all have to drink water. Okay. Your heroic actions are at the top of the town. During your stay here, you have uncovered a new passion for fishing, you say. My knowledge of fishing is insubstantial to teach Mistress Birdsong what she wants to know, so I brought her to you, our veteran fisher. Oh, this is Naoshi speaking. Veteran fisherman. Well, the most important thing is to understand the fish you want to catch. For example... Sorry, I got something caught in my throat. For example, long ago, we used to row boats out to sea at night and light a torch. It would draw schools of silvertails to us, allowing fishermen to haul them back by the boatload. Naoshi, torches? But none of us here could ever afford the amount of oil it would require to keep them burning. Veteran fisherman, exactly. That, Naoshi, is part of the reason we remain a destitute village. Life would be far easier had we the means to put torch fishing into practice again. Naoshi, I see. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with us. Seeing as we have no oil, however, I think we must look to other methods to assist Mistress Birdsong in beginning her fishing journey. Come, let us ask someone else. We have a female Magikarp in chat. Whoop. Agile fisherman. Huh? You are asking me to divulge my greatest fishing secrets? And why, pray tell, would I do such a thing? Naoshi, surely you must recognize this gracious woman. She defeated the tentacled monstrosity I pulled ashore and its savior of our village. Agile fisherman. Ah, indeed! My sincerest apologies. Of course I would be delighted to share with you my technique. After all, someone must make up for Naoshi's inability to teach you about our craft. Until recently, I was only slightly better than your average fisherman. I tried everything to improve, from using nets to even pots and fake bait to improve my performance. After much trial and error, I learned that the fastest way to snag a fish is to use this, a wooden fishing lure. Here, you can have mine. Best of luck, my friend. Naoshi. Haha, you did it, Mistress Birdsong. You have unraveled the secrets to becoming a phenomenal fisher. Please, meet me behind the boulders that I might inspect the lure you received. I'm just gonna say that right in front of him? Wow. Balls. Naoshi. Thank the Kami you were here. The moment I arrived, Karuri appeared and began pestering me about my progress. Do you have the wooden fishing lure? Naoshi. Ah, look at that! It's shaped like a small fish to trick the bigger fish into thinking it's food. Let us go put it to the test, shall we? Hurry. It struck me as rather odd when I caught wind of Mistress Birdsong's sudden interest in fishing, but never did I think you were the one to put her up to this. Naoshi, isn't it about time you admitted defeat? Naoshi, never! As a man of Asari, I must do whatever it takes to learn to fish. How else am I to survive? Besides, weren't you the one who was pushing me to improve my fishing abilities? Haruri, if it is simply survival you are worried about, there are plenty of other options. You could gather seaweed, for example. Then again, there's a good chance you would be equally bad at that. Naoshi, Haruri, if you have simply come to poke fun at me, please leave. Haruri, I actually came here to give you some advice. When you are fishing, you must shut down all your thoughts and concentrate solely upon seeing, nay, feeling, the great expanse of water that stretches out before you. Do it right, and the sea will guide you. By contrast, should you allow your mind to roam aimlessly, so will your rod. The waters will only amplify the chaos in your heart, and the fish will avoid your line. You're scaring away the fish. Naoshi, it seems she takes me for an idiot. Well, I'll show her, and everyone else in the village for that matter, that I am nothing of the sort. I pray that the answer to my problems lies within the lure. Bro, you are too nervous. Rock bottom. Naoshi is eager to put the wooden fishing lure to the test. I don't want to forget. Alright. I'm following you. Titania. Is that how you pronounce it? Titania? I didn't want to forget. Naoshi, Kururi can mock me all she wants, but now that I have this, there is nothing stopping me from becoming the finest fisherman in all of Asari. Let us make for the waters post haste. And away we go. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm just chilling. It's a Monday. Yes. Naoshi, Mistress Birdsong, you will never believe what just happened. I could not wait to test the lure, so I cast a line with it before you arrived, and something huge took the bait. A violent struggle ensued, with it thrashing about wildly and me trying to hold my ground. Halfway through our silent battle, I was sent sailing into my barrel. The impact made me lose my grip, and my rod flew into the ocean. No doubt it is now somewhere at the bottom of the sea. Haruri is the village's best diver. Normally I would ask her to fetch it for me, but I'm afraid doing so will only convince her that I should quit fishing. Do you think you could get it for me? Ha! I knew I could count on you. Okay. Where'd it go? I love water. I love being in the water. out here with some monsters. Oh my gosh. It kind of looks like a face. Like, that's its open mouth. Got, like, ears. Crazy. Naoshi, Mistress Birdsong, you are finally returned. Did you find my rod? Alright, you done a real little bit. Naoshi, thank you. Thank you so very much. Now then, let us go back to practicing. You best watch closely. I am about to catch the biggest fish you have ever seen. Show me, dude. Are you ready? I'm so ready. Here we go. Curses! It's another beast! Oh my goodness. Her goofy face. Her little goofy face. Oh. Accidentally attacked that one. Naoshi, twice I have tried and twice I have failed. This lure was my last hope. Furious female voice. Naoshi, it is time you face the truth already. You are incapable of fishing anything but monsters from the sea. Peruri, well, thankfully Mistress Birdsong was here to take care of the bombfish. You must hurry to clean this up. The smell of blood will begin attracting all manner of wild beasts. Naoshi, very well. The corpse of this dastardly creature shall go up in flames, along with all my hopes and dreams. Hurry, and pray tell, how exactly do you intend to burn the body without oil? Naoshi, I will put it in this broken barrel and set fire to the wood. Hold on, let me... refresh stream manager. Knox was so confused because he got home and came into the kitchen to talk to me. I mentioned that Clover was to sleep with him because she gets so nervous left alone, and he was like, Nani? He did not notice her when he came in. Hurry. But the wood is still damp from the water that was in it. Look, the sparks you struck are fizzling out. Naoshi. Then I'll go and get dry planks of wood from the village. Damn it. Mistress Birdsong, while I'm away, see that fat fiend is crammed into that remains of the barrel. My goodness. This dude is ungrateful. Dude, missing something here? Oh, there it is. I was having a moment there. To set fire. Naoshi, it's on fire. But how is that possible? The plates were barely smoldering, and now the whole thing is engulfed in flames that climb higher by the second. Hurry. The sheen of water that was coating the creature's body. That must have been grease. Bombfish must be composed mostly of lard. Naoshi, well, whatever the case, our worries are over. The beast has been reduced to a pile of ashes, as have my dreams. Hurry. I should have listened to you from the start. I will not trouble you, nor anyone else, any longer. I shall renounce fishing and leave the village. And hydrate or dehydrate. Hurry. Leave the village? But where would you even go? Naoshi, to the mountains, or somewhere else, far, far away from here. I love the open sea and fishing more than anything. If I were to remain in Asari, I will constantly be reminded of all that I have lost. Hurry. Naoshi, this is madness. This is your home. You cannot simply abandon it. Oh dear. Is it time already? I must grab my harpoon and return to work. Meet me at our usual spot after I'm finished. And please, for once, try not to do anything brash while I'm away. I might finish this up and go to bed. Naoshi, this pile of ashes will not be attracting wild animals anytime soon. Our work here is done. I noticed the obvious. This guy. There's a wild Pichu in chat! Do I have any great balls? Looks like I do. Naoshi, Mistress Birdsong, it was a great honor knowing you. Not only am I still alive and breathing thanks to you, but your accompanying me throughout my journey has allowed me to come to an important realization. I am not fit to be a fisherman. While Karuri has requested that I meet with her after she finishes working, I think it would be best for everyone if I left immediately. Oh my god, dude, what did she just say? Before I go, however, I would like to give you a small gift. Pray, meet me at the boulder shortly. Bruh. Thick-headed, huh? He's just like, nah, dog. I got it. It's fine. There you are. Naoshi. Ah, there you are. I came here as soon as I finished packing my things. Seeing as I do not have much in the way of possessions, it did not take long. Thank you for everything, Mistress Birdsong. Here is your gift. Panicked voice. Hurry! Stoke the fires! Kuri's body is shutting down. We need to warm her and remove the water from her lungs. Naoshi. What? Has something happened to Kuri? Surprise! They came from that way. My goodness. Always remember, the water can be dangerous. Mend everything. Thank you. Alright. She's okay. Naoshi. Haruri nearly drowned. They're in there right now trying to revive her. This is so terrible. I was there when the accident happened. Oh, this is from Sharp-Eyed Alma. Haruri, she was in the waters with me, but the entire time her mind was elsewhere. Naoshi, could it be that I am the one to blame for this? Mayhap my declaration to leave the village caused her to lose focus and nearly drown. Ama, Naoshi, she is in a bad place. Her body temperature continues to drop, and while we are doing everything we can, the fires burn too low to warm her. What are we to do? Naoshi, we must gather flammable items. Mistress Birdsong, do you have any idea on what we could start with? How about cooked bombfish? Yeah, I totally did not notice the extra dog. Naoshi, that is a brilliant idea. If we throw the corpse of one of those creatures into the fire, it'll curse the flames to life. Leave it to me. I shall soon return with something to fix this. Just keep Karuri alive until then. Mistress Birdsong, I cannot save Karuri without you. While I can fish another hooked bombfish out of the sea, I fear I will not be able to defeat it. Sorry, I had to cough. Please, allow me to borrow your strength once more. Are you up here again this time? Naoshi, here it goes. I hope one of these fat fiends will take the bait and bite. I'll have to resummon Nausea. Yes, Mistress Birdsong, take it from here. Quick, slay the beast. I liked being a summoner and then having my chocobo, my carbuncle, and my minion out, and then I'm just like full damn posse. When I'm running around, there's 4 dots. We did it. There it is. There is, however, precious little time to celebrate. We must carry the bombfish back to the hut post-haste. So, here, right? Yes. Okay, here we are. Ama, Haruri's condition is critical and worsening by the minute. Please, if you have something that could save her, hand it over to me now. So, this is the fuel you mentioned earlier. Even the creature's skin is sticky with grease. This should make a fire roar. Ama, praise the kami, she's awake. Naoshi, hurry. Should you really be standing? You need to rest. No, I'm fine. Really, Mistress Birdsong, Naoshi, I hear I owe you my recovery to the 2 of you. Thank you. To think I was delivered from death by the very rod I condemned. Fate is a funny thing, isn't it? Often, I would lecture you on how you must maintain your focus during fishing, but I failed to heed my own advice. I let myself grow distracted by thoughts of you departing and almost died. Naoshi, I am so sorry, Kururi. The last thing I wanted to do was to put you in harm's way. I should have known better than to tell you my plan right before you went diving. Rest assured, however, this will be the last problem I cause you or anyone else in the village. Now that I know you are safe, I will leave us sorry. You idiot. Veteran fisherman. Naoshi, you cannot go. Not just yet. Naoshi, forgive me, but I would choose to never again see the open waters than live out the rest of my days collecting seaweed. Veteran fisherman. Who says that is what we would have you do? You have a precious gift. There is something you, and you alone, can fish. The hooked bombfish. The oil from these beasts would allow us to take up torch fishing once again. Called it. Hurry. Torch fishing? That would significantly increase our yields, and not a single one of us would need suffer from hunger any longer. Naoshi, do you not see? This is a miracle, a gift from the kami themselves. Naoshi, but bombfish are extremely dangerous beasts. One small misstep, and they could very well destroy our home here. Veteran fisherman, that can easily be prevented. We will set up traps for them near where you cast your line. Right, everyone? Sorry, villagers. Yes. Naoshi, truly? You would have me continue fishing? I'm at a loss for words. Veteran fisherman. Come now, Naoshi. Unpack your things and take up your rod. By your hand, with our torches, be lit tonight. Naoshi. Yes! Yes, they will. I shall go to the sea and bring back more bombfish than we know what to do with. Good job. Mistress Birdsong, thank you for everything. In my darkest hour, you lent me your support. Words are not enough to express my gratitude. Wow, this swelling music. Naoshi. Oh, and that reminds me. I nearly forgot to give you your gift. Hurry. Naoshi, I shall see that Mistress Birdsong is properly rewarded. You need to get fishing. Hurry. Thank you, Mistress Birdsong. You have helped Naoshi reclaim his life here and maybe even saved us all from poverty. We have already begun preparing torches with the remains of the bombfish you brought back for me earlier. We will, however, be needing much, much more if we are to begin torch fishing. No doubt Naoshi will grow very busy in the coming days and months. While still meager in comparison to what you have given us, I would nevertheless like to present you with this. Once our village begins to flourish, as I am sure it will, we shall furnish you with something more befitting. Huh. I wonder if that will happen. Like, if I get further in the story, she'll actually pop up again and be like, here, you remember? Up in flames, Asari is eager to speak with you. Asari, if it isn't our most valued savior, Mistress Birdsong, ever since you provided us with the means to revive torch fishing, our yields have increased tenfold. Trade, too, has begun to flourish, and my seafood stall has greatly benefited from it. A new era is upon us, and we are all ready to embrace it with open arms. Well, Everyone with the exception of Naoshi, that is. Lately, he's been spending all his free time moping by the large boulders. Please, might you try and talk to him and learn what's wrong? Oh, the big oaf. Alright, buddy, what's wrong? Are you upset because you're catching monsters and not fish? Naoshi, Mistress Birdsong, I am glad you came. While the others are incredibly excited about being able to torch fish again, there is something that has been bothering me. Nobody seems to realize just how dangerous the hooked bombfish are. Time to hydrate, or dish straight. Nobody seems to realize just how dangerous the hooked bombfish are. Every time I reel one in from the sea, it takes the strength of the entire village to bring it down. It's only a matter of time before someone is grievously injured. When fishing with you, I never had to fear for your safety. You know how to handle yourself. Please, do you think you could teach the others some basic techniques to subdue the beast? Thank you. You have put my mind at ease. I shall go and fetch everyone now. Let us meet at the pier shortly. Goodness, it's almost 9 o'clock. My throat is starting to feel kind of itchy tonight. Not sure why. Mistress Birdsong, the lessons must wait. One of the boats that went torch fishing last night has vanished. Hurry. There were no storms to rough the seas, so chances of their boat having capsized is slim. The men on it were also veterans, so an accident is equally unlikely. Veteran fishermen. Indeed, this is deeply troubling. I suspect they might have been attacked by a sea monster or Kojin of the Red. Hurry. If that is the case, then there is little we can do. We are but humble fishermen. We can scarce fight either of them off with our nets and harpoons. Veteran fisherman. Before Yotsuyu rose to power, the Confederacy had an outpost here. When problems like this would arise, we would often turn to them for help. Hurry. What is it to say we can't still do that? All we would need to do is send a boat to Onokoro and beg them for their assistance. Veteran fisherman. I'm afraid it is not nearly so simple. When the Empire came, we simply stood by and watched as they drove them out. A wild larvitar appears. Refresh Stream Manager while I'm at it. Alright. Naoshi, nevertheless, we must at least try. Mistress Birdsong, would you by any chance happen to know someone in the Confederacy? I know a Confederate by the name of Tsukikagi. I don't know why that was such a struggle just now. Veteran fisherman. Master Tsukikagi, the Confederacy's treasurer? He often came to our village to collect the ruby tithe. As I recall, he was quite fond of Isari. He would often buy stockfish by the armload to take back. Perhaps he would be sympathetic to our plight. Could you introduce me to this man? I would like to explain our predicament to him and request his assistance. Goodness. I think I'll actually... Anyway, thank you everyone who stopped by. Thank you, Petrinia. I hope I'm pronouncing that. Petrinia for the raid. I really appreciate it. Let's see if we have anyone to raid out to. I will be back tomorrow since I am doing, well, first of all, it's Trash Crew Tuesday. On Tuesdays, Nox, Yuffie, Wolfric, and I do deep dungeons. So we are currently working through Palace of the Dead. So we will be doing that tomorrow, and I've been streaming every day this month for my birthday month. So I will be back. We've rated this before. It's really cool, but I'm gonna go through the raid browser. Okay. This person's doing a kind of they're doing a cozy Final Fantasy. So let's go make friends. Go raid out to Lavender Fields. Here's our raid message if you want to copy and share it over there. But quick Nico update, there's not much of an update. He thinks he can use his leg. He goes back to the vet for his checkup on Wednesday, and hopefully we will have more news then. But anyway, please stay safe out there. Please take care of yourselves, which includes eating, hydrating, taking your meds, and going to bed at a decent time. And I love you all. Smooches. Stay trashy.